Hi, this is Sharon Vornholt. I'm here with Andrew Holmes, the founder of the largest real estate investment organization in the world, Chicago REIA. Hi, Andrew.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. I'm so excited. I know all of us in Louisville are excited that you're coming to speak to the REIA. So we want to get an idea of exactly what you're going to talk about there.
So number one, welcome to Chicago REIA Studios, right? And it's good to have you in Chicago, but I guess next time I'm coming to Louisville on April 25th. And you know what I thought, Ms. Sharon, was covering kind of three things. Number one is what we call wholesale like mad, grow like crazy. That'll be number one. Number two, flipping for a living. And that topic, I want to kind of discuss what that means.
Okay.
And then number three is building a rental portfolio. And not just building a rental portfolio, what we call 2-5-7. That's 2 years, 5 houses, and get them paid off in 7 years.
Okay. So let's start with wholesaling. Let's start right there.
So wholesaling, we call it wholesale like mad and grow like crazy. The reason we say that is this, that wholesaling, you happen to be obviously the queen of probates, right? And you've built a wholesaling business, right? And what I want to talk about specifically at Louisville is how do you build a business of doing wholesales? Not just do 1 or 2 wholesales, but how do you do a business? Which I mean by that is this. In our market, I consider somebody who makes $200,000 or more with wholesales. Consistently a year, they're doing 20 plus wholesales to have a business and where they can predict how much money are they going to spend and how much income within a 10 to 15% range they're going to make for this year. That's the business of wholesale.
Okay, so 20 plus deals you consider to be a business in wholesaling.
Correct.
Okay, so move on to rehabbing.
Right.
Okay.
So in rehabbing, I don't want to when I got into flipping, I looked at flipping as a business. Again, my goal was not just to do 1 flip or 2 flip. What I wanted to figure out was what is the best strategy to reduce the risk and how could I not be at these flips all the time? How could I do consistently 20, 30, 40, 50 flips, whatever the goal may be?
Okay.
And so what we're going to talk about is flipping for a living, which is how do you build a business of flipping so that you have people starting from scratch. You have people who go and do the rehabbing for you, who follow through, get the property sold, deal with all the problems come up, and you are the business owner. But how do you do that starting from scratch? Because we all know the sitting back on your couch and sitting on the beach and telling people what to do never works.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about what does the practical life look like if you want to build a flipping business.
Okay, now let's talk about the third piece where you put it all together.
So the third piece is what I think the piece number one, piece number two is you're running on a treadmill as a wholesaler or as a flipper.
Right.
Nothing wrong with it, but that's earned income. I think for you to have a balanced business and to really build wealth, you need rental properties.
Right.
And we call that 2-5-7 or 2-10-7, 2-20-7, which is that in 2 years, how do you accumulate a portfolio of 5, 10, 15, whatever your ambition is, right? Of that many properties, and how do you be debt free and get it done in 7 or 8 or 10 years. And the important thing is, how do we put the 3 pieces together so that now you have built a business and you're not just somebody, oh, I'm in real estate for the last 10 years and I have nothing to show for it. What I want to see is, and what we're going to talk about, if you're in real estate 1 year, what should be your benchmark? If you're in real estate 2 years, what should your benchmark? And then how do you build and scale? So at the end of the day, it's not how many deals that you do. What is important is what is the legacy that you build for you and your family, and is it possible for a person starting from scratch? So that's kind of what we're going to discuss.
From my perspective, that's what's really different here is having been a wholesaler for a long time. I've been a rehabber. You get in this cycle of a deal, a couple of deals, 10 deals, whatever, but you never really get to that stage of building a business. That's
Correct.
The piece that is always missing.
Correct.
So we're excited to have Andrew April 25th, Thursday night at the KREIA, the Kentucky Real Estate Investing Association, and we're going to have a great time.
I think I'm excited to be in Kentucky.